Listen, every rep you do, every drop of sweat that falls, every set you push through, those are your words, that's your language. You don't need to tell the world who you are. You don't need to brag about what you're going to do. Your work will speak louder than anything you could ever say. The gym is not about proving others wrong. It's about proving yourself right. Because your biggest enemy is not the guy lifting beside you. It's not the person who doubts you. It's not the voice of haters. It's you. It's that voice inside that says, I'm tired, I'll quit early, I'll do it tomorrow. That's the enemy you must destroy every single day. You've got to face yourself in the mirror and say, no more excuses, no more shortcuts, no more comfort zone. Today I go all in. You can't fake discipline. You can't cheat the grind. The results don't come from talking. They come from showing up when nobody's watching, pushing when your body screams to quit, and giving everything when you've got nothing left. The iron doesn't lie, the weights don't lie, the work never lies. If you're lazy, your body will expose you. If you're consistent, your results will show it. That's why you let the work speak for you. So stop fighting the world, stop fighting others, and start conquering yourself. Beat that weaker version of you, destroy that lazy version of you, and step into the strongest version of yourself. Let the work speak. Actions over words. Talk is cheap. Anyone can say they're going to be great. Anyone can post on social media about how they're grinding. Anyone can tell the world what they're about to do. But when you step into the gym, when you step under the iron, words mean nothing. It's what you do that counts. It's how much you push, how much you sacrifice, how much you suffer for your vision. That's the difference between a dreamer and a doer. Think about it. Have you ever noticed how the loudest people are usually the ones who achieve the least? They talk about the diet they're starting next week, the workout plan they're going to follow, the discipline they plan to develop. But here's the truth. No one cares what you say. Your results, your body, your strength, your transformation. Those things speak louder than every word you could ever say. The work is your language. When you put in the reps, when you sweat through the grind, when you stay consistent day after day, that's a message to the world that no words can capture. You don't need to tell people you're disciplined. Your body will show it. You don't need to announce you're hungry for success. Your progress will reveal it. You don't need to scream about how much you want it. Your results will whisper louder than screams. Let the work do the talking. Because at the end of the day, nobody respects empty promises. Nobody claps for words without action, but everybody respects results. Everyone sees when you change, when you grow, when you evolve. The mirror doesn't lie, the weights don't lie, and the grind never lies. Every time you step into the gym, you're building a resume. Not a resume you hand to people on paper, but a resume of discipline, sacrifice, and transformation. Every rep you push, every set you grind through, every drop of sweat you spill, it's another line on that resume. You are proving with your actions that you are different, that you are serious, that you are relentless. Understand this. Results aren't given, they're earned. And they're not earned by wishing, talking, or hoping. They are earned by working. The work speaks when you show up tired. The work speaks when you say no to excuses. The work speaks when you push that extra rep, when you fight through the pain, when you keep going after everyone else quits. Stop announcing your goals. Stop telling people what you're going to do. Stop wasting breath convincing others to believe in you. Instead, put your head down and grind. Let them doubt you. Let them question you. Let them laugh at you, because when they see the results, they won't laugh anymore. The same people who doubted you will be the same ones asking how you did it. And when that moment comes, you won't need to say a word. Because the work already spoke, the work already shouted your truth to the world. So today, make a decision. Less talk, more action. Don't just tell the world who you are. Show them. Don't just say you're disciplined. Prove it. Don't just dream about greatness. Work for it. The hardest battle you will ever fight is not against another person. It's not against the guy next to you in the gym. It's not against the people who doubt you, criticize you, or even laugh at you. The hardest fight is against the voice inside your own head, the one that tells you to quit, the one that whispers that you're not good enough, the one that convinces you to take it easy today, that voice is your enemy. And the truth is this: you cannot run from it, you cannot hide from it, and you cannot silence it by ignoring it. You must face it head on every single day. Think about how many times that voice has robbed people of greatness. How many times it has convinced someone to hit the snooze button instead of getting up and working. How many times it has convinced someone to skip the gym, to break the diet, to settle for less. That voice has destroyed more dreams than failure ever could. Failure at least means you tried. But that inner voice, that's the assassin of potential. And here's the brutal truth: if you don't control it, it will control you. If you don't master it, it will master you. It will feed you lies: you're too tired, you can do it tomorrow, one cheat day won't hurt, you've already done enough. Lies, every single one of them. The gym is the perfect battlefield to fight this war. Because when you're under the bar, when the weight feels too heavy, when your body screams stop, that's when the voice shows up, and that's when you have to shut it down. You say, not today, not anymore, I'm in control, I run this, not you. Winning this battle isn't about being motivated all the time. Motivation is temporary, it fades. Winning this battle is about building the discipline to push forward even when the voice is screaming in your ear. It's about proving to yourself every single day that you are stronger than your doubts, tougher than your fears, and greater than your excuses. Every rep you push when you wanted to stop is a victory. Every workout you finish when you wanted to quit is a victory. Every time you keep going when the voice tells you to walk away, you're not just building muscle, you're building character. You're proving to yourself that you are unstoppable. And here's the beauty of it: once you learn to silence that inner enemy in the gym, you learn to silence it in life. Because the same voice that tells you to quit in the gym is the same voice that will tell you to give up on your goals, your dreams, your relationships, your ambitions. If you conquer it here, you can conquer it anywhere. Understand this: your greatest opponent is not outside, it's inside. If you can beat the man or woman in the mirror, nobody out there can touch you. If you can silence that self-doubt, no critic can break you. If you can overcome your own laziness, no obstacle can stop you. So next time that voice shows up, and trust me, it will, don't run from it. Don't surrender to it, confront it, crush it, and remind it who's in control. Because at the end of the day, the enemy within will always be louder than the enemy without. But if you win that war, if you conquer yourself, you become unstoppable. Motivation is powerful, but it's unreliable. Some days you'll feel it, most days you won't. And if your entire journey is built on waiting for motivation to show up, you'll never reach the top. Motivation is like the spark that starts the fire, but discipline is the wood that keeps it burning all night long. Without it, the fire dies. Without it, your progress stops. Discipline is what separates the amateurs from the professionals, the talkers from the doers, the dreamers from the achievers. Motivation might get you started, but discipline keeps you going when every muscle hurts, when you're exhausted, when life throws obstacles in your way. Discipline is the voice that says, I don't care how you feel, get up and do it anyway. Think about the athletes you admire, the bodybuilders, the champions, the legends. Do you think they always wake up motivated? Do you think every single workout feels exciting and fun to them? Absolutely not. They're human just like you. They have bad days, they feel pain, they feel tired. But here's the difference: they show up regardless. They train when it hurts. They push when it's boring. They grind when nobody's watching. That's discipline. The truth is, anyone can train when it feels good. Anyone can push hard when the energy is high, when the music is loud, when the motivation is flowing. But champions are built in the days when they don't feel like it, when everything inside them is screaming to quit, yet they keep going. That's what builds greatness. Discipline is not about emotion, it's about decision. You decide who you are. You decide that no matter what, you're showing up. You decide that excuses have no place in your life. You decide that comfort will never control you again. And then, day after day, you live that decision. Understand this: discipline compounds. One disciplined day leads to another, and before you know it, you've built momentum that no obstacle can stop. But it works the other way too. Skip one day, then another, and suddenly you've built a habit of quitting. You've trained yourself to listen to weakness. That's why every rep matters, every session matters, every choice matters. The gym is your training ground, not just for your body, but for your mind. Every time you drag yourself in there when you didn't want to, you're teaching yourself a lesson, that your word means something, that you can trust yourself, that you do what you say you're going to do. That's a power very few people ever develop, and once you have it, it spills into every area of your life. Discipline makes you dangerous because you no longer depend on moods or feelings. You no longer wait for the perfect time, the perfect plan, the perfect energy. You just do the work, rain or shine, tired or energized, happy or broken. You show up, and showing up consistently is how legends are made. So stop waiting for motivation. Stop relying on a feeling that comes and goes like the wind. Build discipline, build habits, build consistency, make it non-negotiable, because motivation may whisper, but discipline roars. No excuses, no shortcuts. The iron doesn't lie. Excuses are easy. Anyone can make them. Anyone can point to reasons why they can't do something, why they're too busy, why they're too tired, why the timing isn't right. Excuses are the language of the weak. Shortcuts are the path of the lazy. But greatness is built on honesty. Honesty with yourself, honesty with your effort, honesty with the grind. And in the gym, there's one truth you can't escape: the iron doesn't lie. You can talk about how hard you work. You can hype yourself up with words. You can fool the people around you. But the weights will expose you. They don't care about your excuses. They don't care about your story. They don't care what you posted online. The weights only respond to work. You either put in the reps or you don't. You either lifted it or you didn't. The iron is brutally honest. And that's why the gym is the most powerful teacher in life. Because it mirrors reality. You can't cheat your way to the top. You can't fake progress. You can't take shortcuts and expect real results. Every rep, every set, every drop of sweat, those are the payments you make for success. If you don't pay in full, you don't get the prize. Think about it. How many times have people searched for the secret workout, the magic diet, the easy way to get shredded? And how many of them quit after a few weeks when it got hard? Why? Because shortcuts don't last. They never do. They might give you a taste, but they'll never give you transformation. The only way is through relentless work, discipline, and sacrifice. Excuses and shortcuts kill progress. They keep you trapped in the same cycle, stuck in the same body, stuck in the same mindset. But when you drop the excuses, when you burn the shortcuts, and when you face the truth that it's all on you, that's when you become unstoppable. Here's the reality. Life will always hand you reasons to quit. You'll always have responsibilities, challenges, struggles. But the strongest people aren't the ones with easy lives. They're the ones who kept grinding when life got tough. They're the ones who showed up when everything in them wanted to stay home. They're the ones who refused to give excuses any power. The weights don't care if you had a long day. They don't care if you're stressed. They don't care if you're tired. They only care if you put in the work. And that's why the iron never lies. It reflects exactly what you gave, nothing more, nothing less. So stop lying to yourself. Stop saying you'll start tomorrow. Stop saying you don't have time. Stop saying you're too tired. The truth is this: if it matters to you, you'll make time. If it matters to you, you'll find the energy. If it matters to you, you'll push past the excuses. You want results? Pay the price. Pay it in sweat, in discipline, in sacrifice. Pay it every single day. And when you do, the results will come. Not by chance, not by luck, but by truth. The pain of the gym builds the power of life. Pain is something most people run from. They avoid it, they fear it, they label it as something negative. But if you truly want to grow, if you truly want to evolve into the strongest version of yourself, you need to change the way you look at pain. Because in the gym, pain is not your enemy, it's your greatest teacher. It's the path to progress, the fire that forges strength, the struggle that builds power. When you pick up the weights, you're inviting pain. Your muscles burn, your lungs scream, your heart pounds like it's going to burst. And in that moment, you're faced with a choice: back down or push through. Most people back down. They stop when it hurts. They quit when it's uncomfortable. They avoid the struggle. But champions live in that place. They embrace it. They know that the pain is the signal that growth is happening. Muscle doesn't grow without resistance. Strength doesn't come without struggle. The body doesn't change without pressure. Pain is the evidence that you're pushing past your limits, that you're breaking down the old version of yourself so a stronger one can rise. Every rep that hurts, every set that burns, every workout that leaves you gasping for breath, that's the very process of transformation. But it doesn't stop in the gym. The pain you endure there teaches you how to handle pain in life. When life knocks you down, when challenges come, when circumstances test you, the discipline and toughness you've built under the iron carry over. You learn that pain doesn't break you, it builds you. You learn that suffering isn't a curse, it's a gift, because every time you walk through it, you come out stronger on the other side. Understand this: pain is not punishment, it's preparation. It's shaping you into someone who can handle more, endure more, and achieve more. Without pain, there is no progress. Without struggle, there is no strength. Without the storm, there is no warrior. Most people spend their lives chasing comfort, and that's why they stay weak. They want the results without the struggle, the growth without the sacrifice, the reward without the pain. But comfort never built a champion. Comfort never created greatness. It's the pain, the grind, the suffering, the sacrifice. That's where real power is born. So the next time you feel pain in the gym, don't run from it. Don't fear it. Embrace it. Welcome it. Smile at it. Because that pain is proof that you're alive, proof that you're growing, proof that you're on the path to something greater. And here's the truth: pain is temporary, but pride is forever. That burning sensation in your muscles, it fades. That soreness the next day, it heals. But the strength you build, the confidence you gain, the transformation you achieve, that stays with you. At the end of the day, it's simple. The more pain you can endure, the more power you will gain. The gym is not just building your body. It's building your mind, your spirit, your resilience. It's teaching you that you can handle anything life throws at you. So don't avoid pain, don't escape it, chase it, because the pain of the gym today is the power of your life tomorrow. At the end of the day, it all comes down to this: your work is your voice, your discipline is your weapon, and your biggest battle is with yourself. You don't need to shout about what you're going to do. The iron will reveal it. You don't need to convince anyone of your greatness. Your results will prove it. The enemy isn't out there. The enemy is inside you. It's that lazy version of yourself, that weak voice that says, take it easy, quit early, settle for less. But you are stronger than that voice. Every rep, every set, every drop of sweat is you proving to yourself that you will not be broken, you will not be stopped. No excuses, no shortcuts, no comfort zone, just discipline, pain, consistency, and growth. Because one truth will always stand: the work never lies. So show up, conquer yourself, and let your results speak louder than words.